What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at I am underscore Tremel. That's I am underscore TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.
What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, you guys. We're here to talk about a few things for today, mainly Tory Lanez, August Alsina, Tiffany Haddish, and Hamburger Spears. Okay, that's what we're here to mainly talk about. But before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up. Okay, now today is Wednesday, and we have roasted review today with myself, T, and Josiah. We will be over on Giving You the Real T's platform so we can discuss this week's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Be there or be square. We will be there at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central Time. If times change, you will be informed ahead of time. But at this particular moment, the time is 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. So be over there while we roast and review and gag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Don't miss it. Also on Friday night, be sure to tune in for Boys Night Out as we return for our fourth episode. Expect to see our five guys. Josiah is trying to bring in a guest for this week. We haven't really had any guests on the show in quite a long time, but this season we will be bringing in different guests. Maybe just after this particular guest, maybe two more guests this season. But yes, we will be back for the fourth episode on Friday night at 8 Central Time. We will be ready to go. Okay, so be on the lookout for tonight at no, Friday night. I'm sorry, at 8 Central Time. All right. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the mess. Okay, let's get into the mess for today. Now, the first things first. The first person that we're here to talk about is this idiot right here, Erica Banks. Okay, first of all, she was on her Instagram and she was talking about how her homegirls can't go out with her if she's not thick enough. Too skinny, not good, and hair not good enough. She claims that she's not discriminating though. We're gonna listen to what she actually said because she put this on her Instagram page and it was actually in her close friends. And you know when stuff is in the close friends, you really don't mean for everybody to see it. However, let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say. Let's check that out.
Look, if she don't look how I want her to look physically, I don't want her to come because the look of everything is so important to me. Like if she ain't thick enough, no. Her not did good enough, no. Can't dress, no. uh, Skinny, no. And it's like I don't feel like I'm discriminating. I just want a certain type of look. She could be the sweetest girl I ever met in my life, but if she don't look the part, I don't want her to come. Like that's just not the vibe I'm on. Now she can come to the cookout, she can come to the listening party, but the club, I feel like bitches gotta look a certain way to come. Bitch ain't a certain type of look.
Okay, so Okay, so this idiot decided that she wanted to get on Instagram and talk about how certain girls got to look a certain type of way in order to go to the club with her. I have never heard of nothing like this before in my life, but this is Erica Banks we're talking about. This is a complete idiot. She's always been a fucking idiot. She can't rap. She's dumb. All she ever does is get her ass on social media and try to beg for Nicki Minaj's attention. Then she thought that she was the next up after Megan Thee Stallion. Well, Carl Crawford thought that she was the best thing smoking after Megan Thee Stallion, and we all see that that ain't fucking true. But no, that's weird to me. That's weird to me, and I feel like the reason why she even put this shit in the close friends is because she knew that this was going to fuck her up, and she knew that this was going to be looked at a certain type of way. She knew this was some fucked up shit to say. And I just feel like it's some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I really hate that she said that. And I really hate that she really believes that this is cool to say. Like, if she don't look the way I want her to look, she can't go out to the club with me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So a bitch gotta have big titties and a fat ass just to go to the club with you? She ain't good enough to go out to the club with you, but she good enough for a damn cookout. Type of shit is that? Type of shit is that? I'm pretty sure you was the same skinny ass person that you trying to shit on before you got your damn BBLs. Are you fucking kidding me though? I'm just saying. Like, you sound like a complete mean girl, and you sound like a ignorant. I'm not gonna go there because I swear it's a whole lot of cuss words in my head that I'm trying not to say. I'm telling y'all, but I'm telling you, you seem to forget how you used to look in the past. It seems to me like people get a whole bunch of money, and they can make themselves look a certain type of way, or build themselves up to be this and that, but then you seem to forget that you was once like that before you got the money. And I don't even think you make that much money. I mean, okay, you had a song called Bust It. Okay, it went viral, but what other song do you have? It ain't like you keeping up with the other girls in the industry. Like, you still begging for kibbles and bits from Nicki Minaj. So what are you talking about? I mean, when I saw this shit, I just felt like that was completely ignorant, and that's stupid. And it's just like, it's all about a look. It just goes back to what I've been saying for a long period of time. This whole world is all about a look. It's all about a look for people. You got to look apart to be successful. You got to look apart for people to take you seriously. You got to look apart for people to want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? You got to look like that. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And who wants to be around you anyway? Who wants to be around you anyway? Because you're a thirst bucket for Nicki. That's number one. Number two, you can't rap. Number three, you ignorant. Number four, you stupid. Like, it's like, why would anybody want to be around you anyway? Like, it ain't like you really giving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to be on your high horse because you went and got your body done and shit like that. Like, you went and got your body done. You didn't wake up like that. You wasn't giving that, and you wasn't really giving that. You went and bought that shit. The same way I went and bought my teeth, you went and bought that fucking body. But see, the difference between me and you, I'm not clowning nobody because of what they teeth look like, because I don't forget how the fuck I look. All I gotta do is look at my old videos and see how fucked up my grill was, and then be humbled by that shit. That's what people like you need to do. You need to be humbled, honestly, because people like y'all go out, y'all make a little bit of money, y'all go to Miami, whoever else, wherever else, get your body done, and then you want to look down on other people because they not shaped like you, the same shape that you went and purchased. Who the fuck are you? I'm just saying, who are you? I just felt like that was completely disrespectful to all women, honestly, because it's you just like one of them mean ass girls that don't want the girl to sit at the lunch table with her because she don't dress in clothes that's labeled. Like, girl, go somewhere and sit your stupid ass down, okay? Continue to get online and beg Nicki for a feature. That's what you do. You don't get your ass up here and try to condemn somebody else for the way they look. You so worried about how somebody look. What about a person's character? What about the way a person is in their real life, in their day-to-day life? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's all about looks, and that's why a lot of you hoes ain't got no friends, because all you're looking for is the way a bitch look. It ain't about the way somebody treats you. It's not about how good of a friend they are. It's all about a look. Why you body shaming when you just got your body done? All you got is a BBL, and you think you doing something, and you think you lit. You just got thick yourself a few months ago. What are you talking about? I I get the hair part. Nobody wants nobody to be going nowhere with their hair all over their head. But to talk about the way they body made, girl, are you serious? And then she decides to turn around and say more shit. Now she doubles down on it. She gets her ass, I think, on Twitter, or she got her ass on Instagram, whatever it is. And she said, she turned around and she said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I've never been one to convince people of liking mine. My preference of who I club with when it comes to my brand has nothing to do with y'all. Y'all never liked me anyway, so why would I care about what y'all think about anything I say? You're right, we never liked your ass anyway. That's definitely right. That's definitely right. We ain't never like you no way, because I ain't never liked you anyway. Period. But you're the one who missing out on an amazing friendship because of what somebody looks like. That's the thing. People are dragging you because you fresh off the table and you want to sit up here and body shame other people. That's why you're getting drugged. That's why people got so much to say about you. And you want to talk about if I have an opinion, I can talk about whoever I want to, having around me for the sake of me and my brand, for the sake of me and my brand. Girl, what brand do you got? What brand do you got? Because don't nobody know nothing but busted, and we barely know that. So what brand do you got? Ain't nobody really hard up to hang around you, girl. Ain't nobody really hard up to hang around you, Erica. You ain't shit. You forget. You forget why ain't nobody like you ain't got no but a handful of fans anyway. You barely got that. Like what about the girls that listen to you that got skinny bodies and shit? That the same people that you're denouncing. What about those girls? But see, it's a reason why didn't nobody like you. Like I said, you built your whole career around hating on Megan Thee Stallion, and now you finna build your career off shitting on other girls because of the way they look. Girls, shut the fuck up. That's why you will never had no friends. Anyway, we finna move on to the next thing, and the next thing is Adam Levine from Maroon 5. Now, apparently, y'all, and the T is apparently he has been having an affair on his wife. That's what was said. But now he is addressing the allegation. So I got an article here from Entertainment Tonight where Adam Levine denies any affair allegations, but he does admit that he crossed the line. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Now, Adam Levine has addressed allegations that he had an affair while married to his wife. Then he said, a lot is being said about me right now, and I want to clear the air. Maroon 5. The Maroon 5 frontman wrote in the Instagram story posted on Tuesday. I use poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life. In certain instances, it became inappropriate. Levine continued, adding that he has addressed that and taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. He wrote, my wife and my family is all I care about in this world. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could have ever made. I would never make it again. The statement comes in response to a viral TikTok shared by model Summer, claiming that she and Levine had a year-long affair. She shared screenshots of alleged private messages from the former voice judge, including one from June. The model said that she came forward because a friend tried to sell the screenshots to a tabloid. Levine has been married to his wife since 2014. They share daughters Dusty Rose and Geo Grace, both ages 4 and 5. People confirmed earlier this month that the couple is expecting their third child together, okay? So that's pretty much it. Now he says that he ain't cheated on his wife. He ain't did nothing wrong to his wife outside of flirting with someone else. Like he had no business talking to another woman in a flirtatious manner or anything like that. That's what Adam Levine said. I'm just telling y'all what Levine said. I'm just telling y'all what Adam Levine said. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm just telling y'all what he said. Now I don't follow Maroon 5 that much to really be keen on what's really going on. But like I said, there was talk about him cheating on his wife and stuff like that, but he didn't came out and said that it was nothing like that. You know what I mean? Um, you know, I lost my train of thought. anything like that. But I do think that at the end of it all, he is it really cheating. People say, people would constantly, people would say that not really messing around, but being flirtatious with someone that is not your wife, that is definitely grounds for cheating. There's definitely grounds for divorce. There's definitely grounds, because you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be, entertaining some other woman or flirting with another woman and all this other stuff. That's not something that you're supposed to be doing. So of course, people are gonna look at you and be like, "You a cheating ass nigga." Like that's just what it is. You a cheating ass nigga, and that's what it is. That's what we're gonna see it as. But I don't know. If he is working on his marriage with his wife, I'm guessing that's a good thing, because he had to come out and say something. The model came out and said something first and basically blasted him. But she said she had screenshots and she put it out there. So do you guys think that Adam Levine is really telling the truth? Do you think he's telling the truth about this situation? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna take it a step further and go and look at other stuff in regards to this, if there's any other news about this particular affair or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he said he's trying his best. His wife is pissed, but that's just what it is. But apparently, from what I see now, because this article came out 2 hours ago. So this article come from page 6, and we finna get into this one real quick too before we move on to the next two stories. And it says that Adam Levine is now being accused of sending flirtatious Instagram messages to two more models outside of Summer. Now, shortly after Summer put out her claims, which Levine denied, and it went viral, another woman named Allison shared her alleged direct messages with the Maroon 5 frontman, including one sent from him to her that read, "I shouldn't be talking to you. You know that, right?" So in Monday's green screen TikTok video containing the screenshot, the woman claimed that she had a lot more messages but chose not to share them because they are not appropriate and she didn't feel comfortable posting everything. She said, "A lot of my friends knew and they were shocked," she said, and adding, "I guess if any other girls have experienced this with him, I just think they should post it because I feel really bad for his wife. Nobody deserves this." In a second green screen TikTok, the woman shared a screenshot of another alleged conversation with the musician that showed him telling her that she's got him hooked. "I'm so weird too, and I only listen to metal," she wrote. To which he allegedly replied, said, "No hot chicks ever other than you." Another woman, comedian Markia, Markia or something like that, took to her Instagram story on Tuesday as well to share her alleged DMs with Levine, which began with the message, "I'm now obsessed with you." Okay, that's what it said, child. And then she was like, "Dude, aren't you married?" "Yes, but it is a bit complicated. Stuff gets hard and the vid thing didn't help. I might get away." Oh my God. Then the comedian added the hashtag expose Adam Levine. Though it's unclear what video was being referred to, Mariaka, I don't know how to pronounce this woman's name, also posted a selfie style video which she allegedly received from the Girls Like You crooner that showed him saying, "I'm stupid." She wrote above the clip, "Yes, Page 6 has not verified the validity of the alleged DMs and has contacted both women for comment. Levine has neither publicly addressed the two influencers' allegations nor responded to our request for comment. However, he did deny Summers' allegations." Okay. So two more people that came out today and said that he DM'd them. So he may not have slept with them, but he been in their DMs. And even though you did not sleep with them, being in their DMs is just as bad as sleeping with them. Honestly, we gotta be 100 about it. Sleeping with them is just as crawling in their DMs, flirting and shit. That is just as bad as sleeping with them, homie. Like that's just the truth. I mean, that's really the truth. Honestly, it's the truth here. Like that's no better. Flirting while you marry all up in another person's DM, that's not good, Adam. That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good. And you need to see somebody about that because you talking about since the video came out, I guess I can get away. Then you want to get up here and say, "I'm working on my marriage with my wife." Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I feel bad for your wife though, because if you out here bold enough to do that, you bold enough to do anything. But these are just three women that came forward to put his ass on blast. Anybody could do it at this point. Anybody could do it. So, but that's pretty much all I got. Let me know what y'all think about Adam Levine, because this is a premiere video. So I'll be reading the comments, child. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next story, and that is these two right here, August Alsina and Tory Lanez. Okay. Now we're about to get into Tory, because apparently, after he done set up here and tried to deny the whole altercation, and there was a whole video out there with him going after that boy and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna have it on the screen, but then again, maybe I should put it on the screen. You know, we're gonna share this screen today. You know, we ain't live. We're gonna share this screen today. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do it today. I'm gonna go on and put the video up there on the screen, child. I'm gonna go on and do it. I'm gonna go on and do it, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to it real fast so I can share this screen, honey. So y'all can see the video for y'allself. Now that I know how to share the screen, child. Let's see where we at, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I think this is it right here. Okay. Okay, y'all. So let me go to share screen. All right. And let me get this overlay off so y'all can see it for yourselves. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at it, baby. I'm going to take it off mute.
Tory said he just knocked all his Alsina hands right out. One punch crushed him, son. He said one punch crushed his ass. He just did that.
Okay, y'all. I think that's about it. We're going to stop sharing the screen now. We're going to go back to where we was at. Okay, so that was basically the video of the initial altercation and the aftermath of the altercation. Okay, now another thing that has come out is that ever since this whole situation with Tory Lanez in August, because he set up here and denied that he didn't do it the same way he denied that he shot Megan. Yeah, catch. But after that, Rip Michaels cut Tory Lanez from his tour. It's the Fall Back in Love Comedy and Music Jam, which was created by Rip Michaels, and he says that Tory Lanez flat out assaulted August Alsina, and now Tory has been booted from the rest of the tour. Now, Rip spoke with TMZ about the alleged beatdown that took place on Saturday night during their stop in Chicago, and he says that he personally saw Tory sucker punch August in the face. He's also confirming what August initially said in what a backstage video also showed, that Tory was simply pissed off because August Alsina did not dap him. He tells us that August didn't want to pretend to be friendly with Tory, given all the online trash talking that upset him. And doing all the online trash talking, and that upset Tory Lanez, who followed August Alsina outside with his security. Rip says that August tried squashing the beef by talking it out, but when he turned around, Tory hit him in the face. Now, as was reported, August accused Tory of rolling up on him and attacking him outside of the venue. He also posted some bloody shots of his face, and Tory has denied any wrongdoing. Rip also says that the concert is all about the artists coming together and creating good vibes, and anyone disturbing the peace will be getting the boot, which is why Tory will no longer be performing. Okay. So, although Tory denied the attack, Rip says he was apologetic about the whole thing when they talked. As for August, Rip says he couldn't perform at the next gig because he had to go to urgent care and get stitches. Now he's healing well and will be making up for the missed show to his fans by giving out free tickets for the next show. Now I want you guys to hear, because they have audio of Rip saying it. So let's listen to what he had to say. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Where's the ad first? Hold on, y'all. I love when the receipts come out. I just love it. I love it. I wonder what DJ Fatademics got to say about that. Let's get into what Rip had to say, child.
You know what this whole Fall Back in Love jam is. It's all about good times, bringing back that good energy, that good vibe, mixing your favorite R&B artists with your favorite comedians, and that vibe and that type of energy. When you get into the arena, when I tell you it's all love, it's taking it back to the time when women throw panties on stage, and that's happening. And last night in New York, we even stayed and politicked and fellowshipped all the way to like 3:00 in the morning. Went out to eat. So that's the vibe that we're having and continuing. So at this point, if anyone's not a part of that vibe and that energy that's bringing anything, then no, we will not have them a part of anything that we're doing.
So Tory's not going to be on the tour moving forward?
At this moment, no. At this moment, we'd have to proceed without him because we want to make sure that every person in that audience has a great time and a great feeling. And that synergy of each artist enjoying themselves and having a great time is what it's all about. There was no fight. Let's just be super clear. There was no fight. I don't know why people say it was a fight. That was not a fight. He was sucker punched by Tory Lanez. So that's pretty much I was there. It was when he was exiting the building. So it was just straight, like more of an assault type thing than anything. So Tory Lanez, what happened was that August, if you look at the video, August didn't speak to him because he was like, he talks a lot of stuff about him online, whatever that is. So he's like, well, keep that same energy. That's August's whole stilo. Keep that same energy. If you don't mess with me online, you don't mess with me. If you want to talk, mess with me. When you see me in person, just be that same person. Don't try to be real now. So when I guess he didn't speak to him and he just kept walking to go, I guess Tory felt away. And then Tory went in his dressing room, came back with all his bodyguards, and then followed him outside. When August was talking to him all politely, like, hey, man, listen, man, no disrespect, but, if you want to talk like men, we could talk like men. And he's talking to security, but he was surrounded by Tory Lanez security. He wasn't, and when he turned his head, that's when, Tory Lanez just hit him. I've talked to August, and I've talked to Tory as well. Tory seemed very apologetic for it because he didn't want to mess up anybody's show. This is the Fall Back in Love jam, but at the same time, and I spoke to August. And August couldn't perform the other day because he had to go get his lip fixed, and he went to urgent care, and he got fixed up, so he missed the extra day on the tour, so he wasn't able to make the next day on the tour, which would have been New York. But he's healing well, and stitches and everything like that. So he apologized to his fans for not making it to the next show, and he let them know that when he goes back out, they'll definitely be on the next tour and get free tickets to the next show that he's doing.
Alrighty then. So that was the situation with Tory Lanez being cut from the tour. That serves him right. He had no business putting his hands on that boy, period. Had no business. But that's not all that we got to say about this situation with Tory Lanez and August Alsina. But August, they said that the LA prosecutors would be thoroughly examining the assault with Tory and August Alsina. And this article comes from Rolling Stone. Now, as Tory Lanez awaits trial on felony charges that he allegedly shot at and wounded Megan Thee Stallion in her feet during an attack in Los Angeles 2 years ago, the rapper is now facing accusations that he assaulted singer August Alsina in Chicago over the weekend. Now, Alsina's allegations shared online with multiple photos showing the Louisiana crooner's bloody lip and other wounds are now the subject of an out-of-state inquiry from the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, which is prosecuting the firearm assault on Megan. We are aware of the allegations that the defendant attacked artist August Alsina and are investigating these claims. The allegations are serious and will be thoroughly examined. It was Sunday that Alsina claimed in a series of graphic Instagram posts that Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, attacked him at the Fall Back in Love comedy and music jam show held at the Ari Crown Theater in Chicago on Saturday night. August, who's age 30, described Peterson as a hyperactive leprechaun who rushed him with 8 oversized bodyguards to ask the singer why he didn't dap him, meaning shake his hand. Alsina says he replied that he didn't think the two were friends and that he's been advised by his doctor to avoid shaking hands amid ongoing concerns with COVID and monkeypox. Okay, there's a video of Alsina leaving Peterson hanging as he made the rounds on social media. The singer shared more photos showing his pink, fleshy wounds on the outside of his lip, near elbow, and on the knee. He claims he was a victim of a sneak attack by Peterson, who then allegedly ran back off into the building. Chicago police confirmed to a Rolling Stone that a 30-year-old man was allegedly punched in the face by another 30-year-old man around 11:30 on Saturday, listing a location that matches the theater. Detectives are investigating, the department says, declining to name the victim. The department says offenders are identified by name only after they are charged or an arrest warrant has been issued. Peterson's criminal lawyer in Los Angeles did not immediately return Rolling Stone's request for comment. Prosecutors on Megan's case, meanwhile, had no problem jumping into the fray. They previously asked the judge hearing her felony assault case to revoke or raise the rapper's bail and allegations he violated protective orders. Peterson had his bail hiked to $250,000 in September 2021 after a judge found that he violated a stay-away order prohibiting him from coming within 100 yards of Megan or harassing her in any way. Prosecutors say he attended the Rolling Loud Festival in Miami in July 2021 and attempted to rush the stage while Megan was performing. Disguised in a costume, he also hopped on stage with DaBaby while Megan was still in the venue and her song Cry Baby was playing. Prosecutors said that their bail motion obtained by Rolling Stone. Peterson's bail was increased again in April to $350,000 after a judge found the SKAT rapper violated protective orders prohibiting him from harassing Megan and discussing discovery in the case with outside parties. The start of Peterson's criminal trial in Los Angeles was delayed again last week, with the judge setting a new return date of November the 28th. Prosecutors say they expect jury selection to begin on December the 5th. So that was pretty much it. So basically, they're looking into this case, they're investigating it, and he already got one felony charge against him for shooting somebody. Now they're looking at him again for putting his hands on somebody, and I hope that August get the justice that he deserves, because Tory had no business putting his hands on him. He had no business putting his hands on him, period. No business. But y'all want to sit up here and act like he's so innocent in this Megan case. Y'all want to act like he's so innocent, like he is so above putting his hands on somebody. Like, child, get the fuck out of here. If he could put his hands on August, he can shoot a damn woman in her fucking foot with his short leprechaunic ass, okay? I'm just being honest. I don't fuck with him. And like I said, I really hope that August get his just due with this situation, because for that to be a sneak attack on somebody else confirms that, yeah, he's a bitch. And that's just what it is. So we're going to move on to the last topic of the day. And that is Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Okay. The case has been dismissed according to TMZ. And the Jane Doe also speaks out. So we're going to get into this article and then we're going to get up out of here. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are no longer fighting a child lawsuit against them, because we've learned that Jane Doe, who filed suit, has now dismissed it for good. Per new court docs obtained by TMZ, the plaintiff asked the judge to dismiss the case with prejudice, meaning it cannot be refiled again. You'll recall the case involving allegations that the two comedians groomed and emmed, I ain't gonna say the word, 2 children several years ago. The woman who sued both of them has also issued a statement saying, "My family and I have known Tiffany Haddish for many years, and we now know that she would never harm me or my brother or help anyone else do anything that could harm us. We wish Tiffany the best and are glad that we can put this all behind us." The Jane Doe did not have anything to say about Aries in her remarks, who also was accused of some pretty heinous stuff in the case as well, but he's also in the clear. In a lawsuit, the alleged victim claimed that both she and her younger brother were used by Tiffany and Aries to film scenes and skits that, when looking back, were wildly inappropriate, which Jane Doe suggested suggested that was meant to sexualize them. Jane Doe alleged that Tiffany had her film a scene where she stimulated oral with a sandwich, and also claimed her brother was used for a skit with Aries in which he was the subject of a pedophile's fantasy. At first, Tiffany and Aries called the whole thing a shakedown, vowing to prove their innocence. However, Tiffany Haddish later said that she regretted being a part of the sketch. So pretty much this is it for this particular case. Is all done. I don't really know what to make of this. I mean, she said that the girl said that she's known Tiffany for many, many years and that she would never intentionally hurt them. But it looks to me like they got a payoff. They got the money that they wanted, and now they decided that they're going to just do away with the entire case. But that does not absolve Tiffany and Aries of anything, because based off of what everybody been saying, there's a video out there. There's video evidence that they really did do this to those kids. So it is what it is. But I'm guessing that they got the payment that they were looking for, I guess, and that's really it. Honestly, they got the money. Tiffany and Aries paid them folks off, and now they just gonna let the case go just like that because they done paid them folks off. That's just the truth. They paid them folks off. I mean, did I lie? They paid them folks off. That's why they're just gonna let it go and move on. And I guess that's the best thing to do at this point, because it is what it is. Like they done paid them folks off. They got what they needed, I guess, and we're gonna move on. So yeah. But with that being said, child, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next. Well, we done. We're gonna move on from this, and we got one more video to do for today, and then we done with gossip for y'all hump day. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, it's Be Your Boy Scattered by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be down below. I do follow people back on Instagram, so if you want me to follow you back, all you gotta do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag message, Scotty Gang, and I would definitely follow you guys back. With that being said, you guys, Scotty by Nature is signing out, and I leave y'all with promos from Nova Cosmetics as well as the Thirst Trap Boys presents the Queen's Corner. We're out of here, y'all. Bye.